Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yoki Man here. Welcome back to another episode of this PES 2021 Master League with Spurs. Today we're going to take on Leicester, Liverpool and West Ham. We're in a bit of mixed indifferent form, but we had a fantastic result in the end of in the end of the last episode, whenever that was. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. If you are new around here, please smash the subscribe button. I would gladly appreciate that. We're going to try and hit 1k by Christmas. Hopefully that'll all work out well. So let's kick it off. Let's pick the team for Leicester. Again, like I said, I mentioned we're in rocky form. If you haven't been watching the episodes, the playlist will be linked. Make sure you check them out, and we'll see what we could do. I'm going to say I'm confident again, but if we're being honest, like Leicester and Liverpool are two huge games, like really huge games in the grand scheme of where we are, and they're not going to be easy. So hopefully Harry Kane stays fit and uninjured for all of those games. Right, guys, this is going to be the squad for the first game of this episode. Harry Kane, Dybala, obviously Harry Kane's on the pitch. 87 team spirit, so we're looking decent. I'm confident. I'm feeling up for this one. When we've got our best lineup out, we're playing Tandanga as well today, though, giving him an opportunity at centre-back again. Trying to give him as much game time as possible this season. But I'm confident, again, when we've got a full-strength side out, that we're going to do well. They've got Schick on the bench, which is interesting. They've got Bowen on the bench as well, and Ndidi on the bench, which is actually really strange. He must not be up for today's game because they're playing Chowdhury instead. Strong side from Leicester, though. That's why they're knocking on the door this season for a top four finish. Let's hopefully get a victory. Spurs v Leicester. And who'd have ever thought that this was quite a big Premier League fixture, but it is now, and it's an important one that we need to win. Every game's a must-win game at the moment, though, isn't it? We say it every time, but they just are all must-win games. And this certainly is one of those, and I'm expecting a good performance at least. We've had a few games where the performance hasn't really matched up. In this one, I'm expecting a little bit different. I want the team and the lads to really put a good performance in against a very good Leicester side, to be fair to them. A very good Leicester side. I am still contemplating whether we go up to like more transfers next window. I've got Bale clear. If I can't find Harry Kane, but Chowdhury's going to be there in the end. Well defended. So the choice of Chowdhury over Ndidi so far is not affecting them. But yeah, I'm still thinking maybe spicing it up a bit. We get a lot more transfers. The teams will change a little bit more now. We're getting towards, season 3. I think it'd be nice to see. But yeah, let's see how we get on in this one. Well, Jamie Vardy here managing to break through. He's surely going to be the danger man for Leicester today. Surely going to be the danger man that we're certainly going to have to look out for. We're really going to have to look out for him, make sure that he doesn't get too much of the ball. And I think we'll dominate possession in this one. I really do. I think they might stand off us a little bit. Teams tend to do that against us. If they're playing smartly, they do that against us anyways. We can't find Bergwijn there, which is frustrating. Yeah, teams who play smartly against us stand off us because they know that we struggle to break teams down. And that's probably the best way to play against us, if I'm being honest with you. Harvey Barnes now. What can he do? Some early pressure from Leicester, but we will win the ball back with Lo Celso. Gareth Bale now. He's going to look to play that one forward to Harry Kane. I tried to knock it down, but unfortunately couldn't get there. Bergwijn now to Harry Kane. And we'll try and find Gareth Bale. Oh, Gareth Bale was in there and he's been cynically brought down. Well, we'll be given surely a yellow at least here for Wes Morgan. He's going to just get a telling off. What a surprise. Refereeing on top form as per usual. I think Bale might have been in there as well if he hadn't, chopped him down. It's probably the right decision on his behalf. Well, we're going to have a usual Yorkie free kick special where this is dreadful. If it doesn't hit the wall, it goes a country mile over it. I need to get better at them. I don't know how to, but I do. Harry Kane, poor touch. Dreadful touch from Harry Kane. That's not what you expect from him in that position. Usually in the final third, he's bang on it. He's absolutely bang on it, but that was a dreadful touch from him. Chowdhury now has done well to get that into Pratt and off the post. We've got to clear it. We've got to clear it. That's the first real opportunity they've had, but it didn't take much, did it? One opportunity, and they've hit the post. Can we do now, though? Dybala now bringing that forward. We'll find G. Bale, who looked to playing Harry Kane in behind, but we couldn't get it to him. And just as we made a poor touch in the box, they made a fantastic one there and nearly scored. Bergwijn now. He may have played in Harry Kane here. Sionchu is closing down Harry Kane, but it isn't enough. It isn't enough because this man is a supreme finisher at the football. And Don't know what he did there with the celebration. He just kind of stuttered a little bit, but he's a supreme finisher of the football. What a goal. What a hit and what a goal. I felt Sionchu on my shoulder closing me down, and I thought, you know what, we're just going to hit it. Sublime finish from Harry Kane. Well, Leicester are going to want to get straight back into this one now with Nathaniel Klein down this wing. He plays it centrally towards Tielemans. Pereira now. Peret. He's already hit the post one and towards Jamie Vardy, and this is great from Leicester. To be fair, he turns, he manages to get the shot off. We've got enough bodies back in the box, I think, at the moment, and well in Denzel Dumfries there in the end. And now the big question is what kind of ball can we play in towards Harry Kane? Isn't dreadful. Harry Kane will fire it again on Dybala. Dybala's in, surely. Will he get the rebound? He won't. We'll try and play it back across in some way, shape or form. And Wes Morgan blocks it. Well in defensively there. I think Dybala's got to finish that one. He's not been the best at finishing the football. What he has been absolutely superb at, obviously, as you know, is putting that ball into a very dangerous position and getting in there. But he's not been great at finishing. But for everything else he brings to the team, I can't really complain too much. Well, let's see what kind of ball they can whip in here, Leicester. It's going in towards Bergwijn and straight through. Luckily for us, and that should go out. And I imagine, yeah, half-time whistle. And it's 1-0, but I'm getting very much reminiscent of the Man City game. And I'm thinking maybe do we change things up? We changed stuff up tactically in that Man City game, which I think led to us being better defensively. We might tweak again in this one against Leicester. I've tweaked a little bit now, instruction-wise. I'll take 1-0 all day long against a side like Leicester. They're doing well in the league. They're in form. I'll take this result all day long. Dumfries now is going to make that run. That's beautiful from Dumfries. It's whether we can whip one in. He does whip it in towards Harry Kane in the end. I'm going to whip a ball in now. We're going to tell the lads to line up in a train. I'm going to whip it in with Gareth Bale. It's not bad, you know. Oh, it's found Dybala. Oh, he needed to hit it first time, didn't he? Someone left me a comment about heading, and I've forgotten it. I'm going to read it straight after this game, because they gave me a tip for heading the ball. I think the tip was don't aim, just head it. You don't need to aim. The player does it automatically in a shooting capacity, so I think we're going to give it a go. Joe? If you know the song. We're going to give it a go because I haven't tried that yet and I've just remembered the comment. I can't remember who left the comment, but thank you very much. Any feedback on improving my gameplay, I'm always going to appreciate. The comment as well that was left about the team spirit helped me because we can kind of look for players that maybe might have a buff team spirit wise. Chowdhury now, they've got a lot of bodies forward here, haven't they? They really do. We can look for players to actually help improve team spirit. And that's going to be key. Oh, that's poor from Harry Kane. Dybala would have been off there as well. Very poor from Harry Kane. Gareth Bale now will find Denzel Dumfries. Dumfries will run with it. And he'll try and find Harry Kane. He does take it beyond Sionchu. He's not got many options. And Sionchu's just barging him about. Is it a corner? Surely it's a corner. Thank you. They've made a sub. Albrighton on for Barnes. We might make one as well, actually. Well, some fresh legs. We'll bring on Doku. We'll also bring on Lucas Moura. Celso now finds Moura instantly, who spots a run from Denzel Dumfries, and he gets his first goal in this Tottenham side, and that's got to be a great moment for old Denzel there, hasn't it? It's got to be a great moment for Denzel Dumfries, that. His first goal in English football, and it's a beautiful finish, and he just made himself available for the pass. I thought when I hit it first time, I genuinely thought when I hit it first time, there's no way this is going in the back of the net. I've got to be honest with you guys, but that's a fantastic finish in the end. And this is going to be a brilliant result going into the Liverpool game. Well, there's no need to tire out Harry Kane now. We're going to bring him off. We're going to bring Boadu on. No need to tire him out. I think it's a wise substitution. Ricardo Pereira's been an issue for me all game, really. But Reguilon's going to do really well there. We've got some runners. I wanted to find Boadu, but they've done well defensively, to be fair, in patches. I know they've conceded twice, but it's not like we've been able to just have tons and tons of opportunities. I think in this one, we've actually been extremely clinical for once, which I know is crazy for me to say that we've been clinical. But I do think in this game, we have actually been very clinical. And I think that's probably been our saving grace. And we've been clinical on the counter in the past, But I mean, on this one, you look at the Dumfries goal, that was fantastic. He was extremely clinical in that situation. We haven't had too many opportunities. I just wanted to use the word clinical as many times as possible because it makes me sound good, as Jamie Vardy has a great opportunity. A bit of a snapshot, but they'll have a corner. Well, bringing on Jonathan Evans now for Nathaniel Klein. Offensive change, obviously. We'll see what they can do now. All Brighton's in there, and not sure why the goalkeeper punched that, but hey, we didn't concede. That's what matters, right? Well, this is a decent ball in, and Chowdhury's all on his own. I knew we were going to concede that. He'd lost Kimpembe, and he was all on his own. And now in the dying moments, this is 2-1, and it is definitely, in Leicester's eyes, game on. Well, there we go. We managed to hold out in the end. Great game management from ourselves. It was a little bit nervy there, wasn't it? But we'll take a 2-1 victory against Leicester. And much needed. Great result. Really is a great result. And Denzel Dumfries getting his first goal for the team. So one good result down. But now it's time to pick the team to take on Liverpool. And I'm hoping for back-to-back massive results. How great would that be? So this will be the team to take on Liverpool. And we know already they've got a fantastic side. They've not changed much whatsoever, really. There's no change to the starting 11. James Maddison is on the bench. But really for Liverpool, they've not had much change there. For us, we have had change, and this game is going to be important for us. This is a massive game, and it's a very strong team from us. Skriniar, Sanchez, we've got Dumfries there at right back now. Davis is left back because Reguilon's a little bit knackered. We're going to go with Ndombele, and Gedson is up for today's game, so we're going to play Gedson. Massive game for him. Dybala, Douglas Costa, Son, and Harry Kane up top. 89 team spirit. Let's go and get a win against Liverpool. Well, a home game against Liverpool, and what a big one. The way the season is shaping up this year for Tottenham, and the way the Premier League is shaping up, it's wide open there at the top. We are the dark horse in the league, and we are performing well. We've had our off days, rotation days more than anything. Memories of Bournemouth will be forgotten if we can get a very good result here against Liverpool in such a massive game. And I do have the mindset the same as we had against Man City. If we do go up, I will close up shop. I will definitely close up shop, without a doubt. They're going to press in the centre of midfield, so we need to beat that press. And once we've beaten it, there might be balls forward, and I think we should have looked for Harry Kane there, actually, not Son. But they're a team that when we've played against before, counter-attack has worked very well against them. So they're a team, again, that I'm hoping for a similar result. Oh, Douglas Costa now. He's beaten off Van Dijk. What options do we have? We've got Dybala there. He's in. Dybala 1-0. Oh, well saved. Very well saved from Alisson there. And that should have been 1-0. We won't get too many chances. I can guarantee you we won't get tons of them. And to not score it when you get it is so frustrating. It really is. That memory's going to live on if they go and score now as well, isn't it? But Son's done really well there. Harry Kane now finds Dybala. Dybala tried to lift it, and he couldn't. And Mane nearly gets it back in a good position. And this is going to be a frantic game, I imagine. I think it's going to be very back and forth. But we've improved on the side that took on Liverpool in Season 1. I think we stand a much better chance in this one. It's a great ball to Gedson. Gedson now, bit of room. He's got Douglas Costa. He's not going to use him. He's going to fire off a shot instead, and it's straight at Van Dijk. He should have used him. Douglas Costa again now. What a ball to Gedson! Oh, it's gone through. It's gone all the way through, and that should have been 1-0 Spurs. 2 opportunities now. And, you know, of all players, unfortunately, and this is nothing against Gedson, it's probably not him you wanted in that position. And unfortunately for us, that's exactly who we had in that position. And still, no breakthrough for us. He's given the wall away there a little bit as Gedson, unfortunately for us, but still no breakthrough. But we've certainly given them something to worry about here. Liverpool, they certainly won't be feeling too confident, I don't think. Harry Kane now. What options has he got? He hasn't got the footwork, though, to go past his man. Gedson's done really well again there to win that. And now Harry Kane will play in it. Dybala. Oh, Dybala's touch away from Matip. Surely this time he's going to finish it. Dybala's just put it wide. Oh, Dybala should have had the biggest impact you could imagine on this game so far. 2 opportunities. His touch took him well away from Matip, and he just tries to bend it round, and that's 2 huge misses now from Dybala. Dybala. I'm sorry. Mane now will fire off a shot instantly, but it's pretty tame towards Lajkovic. I know that's not his name, but that's what we call him. Dybala now finds Davis. What could Davis do? He's broken through. Davis now, he's got a whip in a good ball. Harry Kane's making his way in there, but Alisson gets to it. Well, late into this first half now, and a corner for Liverpool. The possession keeps swinging between us and Liverpool. Oh, he gets up there as well. How does Mane get there ahead of Skriniar there? But we've seen the possession stats swing between 2%. It's either 49 and 51 to us or 49 and 51 to them. Dumfries now finds Son as well against Wijnaldum, who finds Douglas Costa, who finds Harry Kane from distance. And he will test the goalkeeper's saving ability. We won't get too many clear-cut chances, it feels. I'm surprised we had the clear-cut chances we actually had for Dybala, and he should have put them away. But 0-0 at half-time, and a very, very even competition. Very, very even match, and that kind of, I think, shows where we've come, both sides. And look at that, we had better possession in the end. The two opportunities that we had that Dybala didn't put away is going to stick with me, that, unfortunately. Firmino now, trying to find Salah. Do you know what? Son has been so good defensively in this one. I can't even explain it. Gedson now, though. Roberto Firmino. We've got enough bodies back there. And Skriniar will bring it away. And this is the problem now. Is how many men have we got going forward? And Skriniar will play that across to Ndombele. He's going to try and release Dybala or Kane. And just unfortunately for us, again, we couldn't do it. And we've been in that situation too many times in this game. On the breakaway, the options just haven't presented themselves. We've defended so well in this one, though, I must admit. So well. We've got no way to be disheartened about the way we've defended. Firmino now will turn and shoot. And it's a nice save. Davis has found Son. What can Son do? Look at how many bodies they get around you. And so quickly as well. Davis now. He's got the option now of Ndombele, and for the first time we've got a little bit of space to manoeuvre in, and Douglas Costa's going to make a run. Van Dijk's going to cut that out. I thought we might have been able to force a corner, but unfortunately not. Oh, I thought they played it across into a very dangerous position. They're playing with fire here a little bit at the back, but they've got away with it. Well, this second half so far has been like a game of chess. Gedson now for the first time has got some runners. And I want the runner to be Harry Kane, really. But it's not going to be. It's going to be Dybala, who will find Harry Kane in the end. Harry Kane just couldn't fire off his shot. How well defended is that from Liverpool in that situation? And they've done that all game long. And it's so infuriating for me. Dybala's done really well there. What can he do now? Great footwork. He will look for Harry Kane in the end. But I think Harry Kane is offside. No, he's not. Ndombele. Oh, well blocked. Can Harry Kane do it again? We're going to pull it back across to Davis. I'm going to have to fire one in here. Douglas Costa is making his way in. And Ndombele now. And the sustained pressure can continue as we found Douglas Costa. Can he turn and shoot? He can turn and shoot. And it's well saved from the goalkeeper. What a game this is for a 0-0. This is unbelievable. Well, we can finally make some subs. And we will do. We'll make a triple. They brought Origi on for Salah, who, to be fair, actually hasn't had a great day. I'm going to whip this one in and let's just see what we could do. It's been a while since we scored from a corner. And I will get up there and I thought it'd gone in. I thought Douglas Costa had scored then. Oh, I thought it had gone into... I genuinely thought that had gone in. I was nearly ready to celebrate. Arms aloft. And just... Oh, it's wide. It's wide. Well, Sessegnon's come on and he is fresh legs. He really is fresh legs. Look at the speed on him. He's going to pull that across now towards Harry Kane, who's going to have an opportunity. A shot. He'll sting Alisson's fingers, but that's about it. Well, another corner from us. We will be Harry Kane. We've got Van Dijk with us. That's the problem. And he won't get up there. It's not a very good corner, to be fair. That's probably the biggest problem, is how terrible the corner was. And let's see how Liverpool could do now and react. And I think with the time that's left in the game, we've kind of missed our chances. A couple of key chances against Liverpool in this one, which is a shame, but... I mean, in the grand scheme of things, the effort from the boys has been absolutely superb. But there could be a late sting in the tail from Liverpool. But again, we defended so well all day that I don't expect that to change now. What can we do here in this situation, though? We're going to have to stop Alexander-Arnold. We're way over time. And I imagine as soon as I fire this forward, the full-time whistle will be blown. And it is. And a 0-0 against Liverpool, which at the start of the game, I'd have probably said, yeah, not a problem. I'd take 0-0 all day long. That does not look like Trent. I'd take 0-0 all day long, but the grand scheme of things at the end of the game, I think when you look at how we played compared to how Liverpool played, and I think when we look at the stats, it'll show you 9 shots, 5 on target. We need to put the ball in the back of the net against these big teams. Right, guys, so straight back into it with the third game of this episode against West Ham. I've made some changes, not too many. Doku's going to get a start in this one, though. And a lot of players aren't up for this one. A lot. I'll show you quickly. I mean, the entirety of the back end of the team, they just don't want naught to do with this game, really, do they? They don't want naught to do with it, which is interesting. Maybe it's because it's West Ham. I don't know. But West Ham have an all right side. I think it's fairly strong. Lanzini, the man that scores wonder goals against Tottenham. So we'll look to avoid that. They've also got Declan Rice in there still. Diop at centre-back, who's a great player. They've got Felipe Anderson on the left, who could be a danger. Sebastian Haller. They've also got Woolley on the bench and Castiello as well. Souček on the bench, Yarmolenko. It's not going to be easy, is what I'm saying. But we've got a captain, Harry Kane, in the team. So surely this is a victory. Massive game today at the London Stadium. Jack Wilshere there. I didn't even know he was still... Is he still at West Ham in real life? I don't think he is. I think he might have moved on, maybe. Gone on a free transfer. I'm not sure, but he'll be the captain for West Ham today in this big game. I imagine for them, it's a London derby. We just need to get a decent result in this one. And it'll make a nice episode, won't it? It'll make a great episode for us where we got 3 really good results and we can all rejoice, we can all be happy. I'm looking at Doku because there's been glimpses of him. When we've played games, there's been glimpses of him where I'm just like, wow, you could be something special. You could be something special. So I'm keeping an eye on him in this one. Bergwijn now. He's going to find Lucas Moura, is he? Oh, nearly did. That'd have been very dangerous for him if I had found Lucas Moura there, I can tell you that. London Stadium, though, today. Lucas Moura now has been found, and he will fire off a shot. And it's, oh, wow, it's 1-0 Tottenham. Lucas Moura. Wow, Lucas Moura. He really is, and he's been going down in rating, which is absolutely fine, but he really is such a key component to the team. When you think about it, last season, we contemplated letting him go. He really is, and he's definitely found his goal-scoring stride this season compared to last. And just, wow, 1-0 up already. 1-0 up already, advantage to us already, and it's an absolutely fantastic goal from Lucas Moura. Lanzini now in Lanzini range. We've got to watch out for that, but now Bergwijn's going to be able to carry this ball, and there's no way Wilshere's going to catch him. Now, you can't give Bergwijn this kind of space. They keep giving him this kind of space. Bergwijn, I shouldn't have gone for the shot, really. I should have probably passed it, but why not on a day where players like Lucas Moura are scoring screamers? Why not go for the odd long shot? We're 1-0 up. Comfortable already. Doku now. Let's see what he can do. A bit of a heavy touch in the air. Oh, Harry Kane's going to win that, is he? No, he's offside. Giving the ball away again now. Sebastian Haller. What can we do here with Harry Winks? He tries to find Harry Kane. We will find him in the end. Harry Kane turns. Shoots. Oh, I thought that was going to be 2-0. We've got Doku here. Finds Harry Kane. Finds Lucas Moura. And it's 2-0. Great link-up play from the front three. Great link-up play from the front three. And it's 2-0. It's a Lucas Moura double. Genuinely a Lucas Moura double, which is surprising. Do you know what one of the commentators said right at the start of the game? He said, the danger man today, Lucas Moura. And he must have called it. He must have absolutely called it. He's well up for the game today, is Lucas Moura. And he's in fine goal-scoring form. Maybe the goalkeeper should have done better. But what a supreme pass from Harry Kane. He's going to be up there on assists this season. Doku now has done really well on the ball. He's got good footwork as Doku. I'm telling you, he's really nice to use. He's silky smooth. He's going to whip that one in towards Lucas Moura, who's just going to leave it, unfortunately. Oh, we've won it straight back. Felipe Anderson sloppy there. And this is sloppy from West Ham, really, isn't it? I'm not impressed at all. And if we find... Oh, we found a beautiful ball to Davis. He will pull it across, and he just couldn't get it in, could he? Bergwijn now. He's got some freedom. If Doku goes, he's going to be in. Doku! Oh, that's a beautiful shot, though, really, in the end. Really forced the keeper into making a good save there, Doku, and I thought they'd made a mistake there again. This is, I mean, I don't know, but West Ham feel dreadful. They are playing really badly. I don't know if they'll be able to get back into the game. There's, you know, definitely can. We've left ourselves wide open here now. Snodgrass. Oh, Davis has been beaten. Sebastian Haller nearly. Oh, Snodgrass wins it back. And well blocked by Davinson Sanchez. But apart from that brief moment there, obviously, as soon as I was going to say West Ham have been awful, West Ham have been awful. Well, Declan Rice now with the spectacular. It's well saved in the end. Well saved in the end. And that'll be half-time. 2-0 to the good for Tottenham. Really in control apart from those last couple of minutes in the first half. Two quite comfortable goals. And West Ham have got a mountain to get back into this. But at 2-0, Tottenham against West Ham, definitely not thinking that we've done this one. We need to be switched on for the entire game. Well, the ideal situation in this second half would be that we find ourselves with a third, and we find ourselves taking off Kane. We've got European football coming up against Porto in the first leg. I would much rather have a rested Harry Kane than a tired one. So if the opportunity arises, he will be coming off the pitch as quickly as possible, really. Oh, that's terrible from Sanchez there in the end. But yeah, I think that's something we've got to consider now. We need him in as many games as possible, especially the big ones. Considering his spirit, we need his spirit, man. We really need his spirit. Serge Aurier now. He's going to play that down to Doku. He's not. It's a terrible ball from him. And this will give West Ham an opportunity now. Or will it? It won't, because Dembele's done brilliantly there. And he's going to run with this now as Dembele. And he knows he's looking for his runners. What's he going to do? He's going to go with Doku in the end. And he's offside. He finished it, but it just wasn't the right pass. Really wasn't. Good finish, though. Serge now up against Silva. And it's a beautiful ball in. And oh, how has Harry Kane not scored it? How has Harry Kane not scored this one? Not clinical. Serge did really well against Felipe Anderson. And it's a absolutely fantastically whipped in ball. Harry Kane's put it wide. Dangerous now for Felipe Anderson, who will manage to whip it in towards Lanzini. And we kind of get lucky in the end, but he's going to get a second bite at the cherry. Oh, it's gone right through. We've got to be cautious here, and we will just clear it out, get bodies back. We will make a double sub. I do want Harry Kane to be as rested as possible, and Tandanga will come on for Davinson Sanchez, some fresh legs at the back. Oh, Haller got space, and well played, Tandanga. That was so important. And Dembele now. We'll try and fire that up towards Lucas Moura, but it's not great. And we've gone a little bit stale this second half, to be fair. The chances have dried up, and the play has dried up a little bit as well. We're not playing very well. Bergwijn can't get to that head of Snodgrass, and they're winning all these second balls, and it's kind of just a peppering at our goal now from them. Anderson will whip that one in towards Haller, and then Dembele now will clear that again, and hopefully Doku can take it down in his stride, and it's not a great pass though. Davis now, Bergwijn, not a bad touch. Lucas Moura for his hat-trick! Oh, it is absolutely sublime there for Lucas Moura to get his hat-trick. What a moment for him. What a fantastic performance here against West Ham. 3 goals. He will be taking the match ball home for us. And I think he's only the second player to get a hat-trick along with Harry Kane. And even without him on the pitch, Lucas Moura has been superb today. And he just had a bit of space. And I thought, you know what? If he's in space, you've got to hit it. What a goal. Well, bring on the young legs now of Sessegnon for Bergwijn. Good performance from him, really. We've played well, to be fair. I really like the link-up play of the front three, especially when Harry Kane was on the pitch. Sessegnon, we're going to fire that one up towards Lucas Moura. They've dived straight in on him. They don't want him having any of the ball, do they? Haller now, what can he do? He's going to try and find Felipe Anderson because he doesn't quite simply have the speed. Tandanga will hit that against Anderson for a throw-in. A double sub from them, and it's not really offensive, is it? It's Souček who I rate, but Cresswell coming on for Felipe Anderson, and I think West Ham are all out of ideas in this one, and it's definitely way too late in the game to make those changes. Well, there we go, guys. Lucas Moura hat-trick will seal this one today. There the man is with the match ball. Thoroughly deserved. He got off to a great start with a goal in the 4th minute, the 33rd, and the 80th. And what a fantastic result for us. I couldn't be happier. That was great. When we played so well. We played so well. Well, with those results today, it will see us go ahead of Arsenal. I'm smiling. And go ahead of Arsenal in the league with 58 points. Now, it's only by a point, but we're in good form. And we aren't that far behind. We're far behind enough for me not to even contemplate that there could be a title challenge. But we're not that far behind for me to think that if we go on a good run, we can't achieve anything this season. So, guys, there we have it. That'll be it for another episode of the Spurs Master League. In the next episode, we're going to take on Porto, Nottingham Forest, who have beaten us this season. Just remember that. And Crystal Palace. Now, the games are going to come thick and fast. Rotation is going to be important. But the key thing is we keep Harry Kane fit and in the team as much as humanly possible. Hopefully we'll get a decent first result against Porto. We got knocked out last time because of just some sloppy play to Atletico Madrid. I don't want that to be the case. I want us to go as far as we can in the Champions League this year. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I appreciate the support as usual. The support that you continue to keep showing the channel is superb. If you're new around here, please, I would strongly advise you, hit the subscribe button. I'd really like that. It'd make me happy, and it'd make all the supporters of the channel extremely happy as well. If you enjoy the video, please hit like, guys. Thank you very much again for this support, and I will catch you in the next one.